And we are live with the Thanksgiving holiday special of A Poor Man's Podcast. We actually have a live audience here tonight out in the living room. Can all our listeners out in the living room give a round of applause? Hold on.
Oh.
Can all our listeners in the living room give a round of applause? Can all our listeners in the living room give a round of applause?
Oh, I don't know if
We can't call them because our phones.
Oh, yeah, right.
There must be a delay.
All right.
There must be a delay. Cool. Wow. Oh, wow. You gotta love the passion, and you know what? I feel humbled by how big this podcast has gotten, and the amount of fans that showed up tonight, and it really means a lot.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I'm thankful, and I don't know. I mean, we're almost so popular that we need to start considering like plastic surgery or like to enhance our appearance, like go Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you do.
You don't think you need to shapen up and ship out or something?
All right, enough.
So
the format of the episode tonight, we're gonna bring on a few guests, feature probably 3 or 4 different guests, maybe 10, 15 minutes each. It is the Thanksgiving episode, so we're gonna talk about what people are thankful for.
Yeah,
people's.
We're trying to drink tonight too.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucked up.
We're trying to drink tonight. This is the single most drinking day of the year. Wouldn't you?
It's also the most DWIs.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So I heard from someone today that Uber is giving out free rides. Is that true, you think?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're giving out free rides. So if you're drinking, do not drive.
What I want to talk about is the fan support. Again, I want to go back to the fan support. Our Instagram page, and you can now follow us on Instagram at A Poor Man's Podcast. We have 6 followers, and that's in one day. We went from 0 to 6 followers in one day.
What if we get 6 a day?
If we get 6 a day
for the rest of our lives,
and we do this consistently for the next year, we'll have almost 2,000 followers.
Yeah, that's good.
I hope all of our fans in the living room follow us on Instagram. Hopefully they're clicking that follow button. And hopefully by the end of this episode, if the live stream goes well, we'll have maybe 10 by the end of this.
So what does it mean live? So like, are we on Instagram?
So let me say something about Woody.
I don't know what's going on.
We needed 2 phones to record this episode. My phone records the video so I can edit the podcast. And Woody's phone is recording Instagram Live. Now let me tell you what the hassle I had to go through just to get Woody's phone able to be here to record the Instagram Live. First off, he didn't understand what live meant. He's like, so there's going to be like an audience, like a live? No. Also, I asked him to charge his phone. He's like, why do I have to charge my phone? So it doesn't fucking die and run out of battery.
Let me ask you a question. Can Carp see me right now? Can Carp see me right now?
And then the other thing is that once we start, his phone's there recording right now, and Woody says, where's my phone? And I said, you fucking idiot. Your phone, how many times did I tell you? Your phone.
Right. Easy with the idiot, though. We don't need that.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we don't need that.
So what do you want to talk about with the episode today? Well, let's first talk about with you. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful that I'm a good-looking man. This is going to be very vain. You know how you're supposed to be like, oh, I'm thankful for this and that? No. Like, let me get to the nitty-gritty. Like, I'm thankful that I'm a young, good-looking male.
In shape.
Getting there, in shape, yes.
You have a varicose vein right here. You just showed everyone here your stomach, and there's a varicose vein. Don't show the camera.
No, I won't do that again. We'll get to that in a little bit. But what else am I thankful for? Honestly, just life in general. Mm-hmm. I mean, how can you wake up and not be thankful for everything?
Yeah,
just everything. True. I'm an optimistic person, though. Uh-huh. I usually date women that are pessimistic people.
Really?
So that's why it goes hand in hand.
But
you're not positive. There's a lot of days.
Positive.
There's a lot of days that I meet up with you, and I'm just like, what kind of negativity or energy do you have in the world today?
All right. Well, I'm making an effort to be positive. I have an energy that I put out to the world. And then I have a different energy with you. And I think anyone who's watching can agree with that.
Oh, really?
Not just me. Everyone has a different energy. There's your own energy, and then there's your energy with Woody.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times you call, and it's early in the morning. I'm driving to work. I'm tired, and, I'm analyzing my place in the world, my day. And then a phone call comes in.
That's me.
And it says Andy Woody on my phone. It says Andy Woody. Sometimes it's just like, do I have do I have what it takes to get
To
through
answer this
call,
phone call?
To answer this phone call right now.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, fuck you. This week I called you twice. Once it went straight to voicemail, which I knew like you saw pretty much right away.
Yep, I did.
And then you voicemailed. And then you dirty tramp.
Whoa, take it easy,
You
pal.
dirty tramp. Listen to this, people. I call him right back, thinking like, all right, it ain't going to happen a second time. The second time, he doesn't even give me the respect of like, nope, not listening to you again. What does he do? He lets it ring the whole time to let me know, like, I ignored you the first time. The second time,
Now I want to teach you a lesson.
you can just
You can
listen
wait.
to it like 8 rings, and I was furious. I it was important too. When I call you, it's important. So
Would you
need to
say
pick
that
up.
I teach you lessons in this world?
No.
I mean, let's be honest.
No.
Let's
If
be
there's-
honest.
If
Come
there's
on.
a lesson to be
If
learned,
you
with
had to
that-
think of a role model, someone that you look up to, that like guide
Yeah.
you, like I guide you through the world.
oh gosh,
I have to guide you. I guide you through this podcast.
I think I talk to you once a week, maybe
more
and
than
this
that.
is
And
it.
you talk to me every single day.
Yeah, that's probably true. But
And I teach you
so,
things.
So if you teach me things, I inspire you. Oh, you see what we did right there? That's the true fact.
You want to know what I'm thankful for?
What?
You
Oh,
and
thank
this
you.
podcast and what we've built, the empire that we built with us.
To the empire.
I mean, we have fans out in the living room waiting to be on our show. I mean, truly, they're just friends that are doing us a favor.
Right.
But
Thank you
I'm
guys.
thankful
Getting
for my
drunk.
friends out in the living room right now, or friends/fans out in the living room right now. If they're watching on Instagram Live, I'm thankful for you guys for being here tonight. And I'm excited to go out and have a wonderful evening with all of you.
A blissful evening the day before Thanksgiving, and So can we cheers again and actually drink?
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah. So
I think they've tuned out of Instagram Live probably by this time.
yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
But I notice when people cheers and don't drink. Do you?
No, because usually I'm focused on doing the drink myself.
Yeah, but cheersing. Yeah, I agree. But like, you should like at least like follow up with the cheers. I feel like it's anti-cheers.
I
if
did
you
drink
don't.
after we did that, right? I didn't even watch.
Yeah,
See,
you
I
did.
didn't watch if you drank or not.
You finally did.
I didn't watch if you drank this
Woo!
Wild Basin
This thing's getting me
boozy
kinda
sparkling water.
This thing's getting me screwed up. All right. With that being said, should we bring our first guest in here?
Yeah. Well, let's take a break and figure out who that first guest is going to be,
All
and
right.
we're going to be right back with you guys shortly.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. So they can't see us right now, or
They
can?
supposedly can. I don't know if they're actually still watching.
So is this live? So
it's live for whoever's watching.
Can I just say, Allie, come in right now?
Well, let's try it. See if it works.
All right. Yeah. Allie,
Do you want to do Allie or Colin Stewart or
whoever first is Mark? Is
Mark's
Mark here?
I don't think Mark's here yet.
Mark is always late. Mark, you're a serial
All right, hold on.
late
Here's what we're
person.
gonna do. We're gonna test to see if they're watching, and we're gonna say, "Allie, come in right now,"
Okay.
and we're gonna
You just
wait
did.
here in silence and see if she comes. We're gonna put our microphones
Okay.
down and we're gonna wait here.
All
All
right.
right. Let's welcome our first guest,
Guest,
Allison,
Allison
soon to be
Beef.
Mallinson.
Ooh, come on in here. Oh, wow! Our friends are committed today. They're loving it. Oh, come on down. Oh, all right.
Hi, Allie
At least you
Mallinson.
guys- hey.
Hi, Allie Mallinson. So I'm gonna give you these headphones.
So you can hear yourself. Hello. Introduce yourself and tell us why you're here.
Let's get him seated
Oh, yeah,
first.
yeah, 'cause
So
we're
let's
recording this
let's
podcast.
get in here close. Let's move in a little bit
You gotta-
closer here.
Yeah, because the iPhone.
You have a drink? Or?
I do.
Oh, nice.
Talk
Oh, I
to us
like it.
about your favorite beer here.
It's my upstate beer. When I come to visit upstate,
Yeah.
I like to get, the Canadian flow going, and
Yeah,
that's it.
nice.
So here's to that.
Are you done now? Or?
Woody didn't prepare any questions for you. What is you live down in the city, right?
I do.
What is your go-to beverage down in the city?
Bud Light. I'm a big Bud Light guy.
So he drinks Bud Light in the city, but when he goes up north, he's
Labatt
like,
Blue.
you know what? We're gonna change it up here. We're gonna go Blue Light.
So I have this theory on beers. So the theory is all these craft brews and things like that are all cool now. But over 50% of the time when you get them, they're like, this is pretty below average.
Yep.
So the way I do it is a Bud Light is a guaranteed 85%.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
But if I get like some fancy IPA, there's a 50% chance it tastes like dick. And
Yeah,
I'm not a
that's
big
true.
dick guy.
No, but are you still
You're
gonna
not a
drink
big.
it?
You're you're a big
But
dick.
I'm not a big dick guy.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, so
Clarification, everybody.
so we got our big dick guy here. Can we didn't intro our guest here.
Oh,
This
right,
is
right.
Colin Stewart.
A lot of aliases too. You may know him as Soup, a.k.a. Colin Stewart, a.k.a. C Stew, a.k.a.
Is he missing anything
there's
here,
a couple
or-
more in there.
I think we got it.
No,
I
did we
think we
cover
pretty
it?
much nailed it.
They see it. They
Yeah.
know.
You see me, I'm beautiful.
So how long did it take you to get here from the city?
Wow, what a fucking boring
Man.
question.
No,
So
because-
you really ran
Talk
out
to
of
us about your
information.
ride. Talk to us about your ride up here.
No.
So we got in the car and
No, I don't
we
wanna
took a
know.
left out of the tunnel. We
No.
put it in
Let-
cruise
let him-
control. It was pretty awesome.
I asked this question for a reason. Because he's going to lie and say, 4 hours or whatever. It doesn't take 4 hours.
Yeah, it
It
does.
takes more than 4 hours.
6. 6 and a
That
half.
does not
Traffic.
take six.
But today
Six
it took
and a
me
half.
4. And what I did for the upstate
Bullshit.
folk is
Bullshit.
I stopped at that weird little water that comes out of the PVC
Oh, the
pipe.
spring water
Yeah.
in Locke.
Yeah.
No, Lyle.
Oh, Lyle.
Dude, Lyle. Oh, God.
Good
The
people.
armpit of New York State.
Yeah, I met some dude there, and I was like, "Oh, he had all these 5-gallon jugs." I was like, "Oh, how many gallons you getting?"
gosh.
He said,
And
"I'm
you
getting
were waiting
100."
behind him?
Yeah, he said, "I'm getting 100."
What a dick. He couldn't
I was
pause.
like,
Oh, he
"Damn."
couldn't let you go
He
in?
just
He
wanted to
let
fill
me
a-
budge after the last 5-gallon, and then I felt like, all right, well, I'm gonna kind of fuck with this guy. I was like, so why are you getting so many gallons? And he was like, oh, because the salt water has come into our well, and we can't drink or use it
Oh,
anymore. And I
that's
was
sad.
like, man, that's pretty shitty.
That's
And-
depressing.
That's bad.
And I feel like a piece of shit.
Wait, so what are they going to do? Are they just going to not go without that water now or have to take the salt water out?
You're looking. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
didn't-
the
Not
answer
a
to
big
that.
I mean-
saltwater guy here, but if I had to guess, they're probably just gonna keep filling up plastic jugs until it's
Yeah.
over.
They probably
Jeez.
bathe with that water, too. So,
I
talk.
think Woody bathes with the salt water.
Woody bathes in salt water, yeah.
So I went this week 3 days without showering as a trucker.
I mean, you're
Is
not
that bad?
sweating a lot, are you?
So you shower in a travel
No,
plaza.
not really. No, I shower at distribution centers, which are a little bit better.
So also we've created a new fan of a Poor Man's Podcast with you. You said you watched it on the ride here with your dad.
Dad
Or
and,
listen to
and
it.
a +1 in the back.
Really? Wait,
really?
who?
You picked
Matt
up a.
Pitzer.
Oh, Matt. Shout out to Matt.
Oh, I know Matt. I know who that is.
We
I
were
think-
listening
no.
to the podcast. We drove past a Walmart truck, and we all gave the old yeet.
Yeah.
Not my guy.
Oh,
I have
I'm
a
here.
dream that one day I will be in a minivan.
I
with-
With
I
six
sa-
kids.
I
with
say I
six
saved
kids.
this text.
No,
He
yeah,
sent me
yeah.
this text
I
3 years
texted
ago.
him.
3
An
years ago.
emotional, heartfelt text. I said, I have a dream one day I'm going to be, maybe Woody and I have lost contact for 10, 15 years.
Definitely lost contact.
I'm
We're not
gonna-
talking anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to be driving a minivan.
We're in our 40s.
Down to Florida to Disney World with my 3 kids, my wife in the
Mark,
front
can
seat.
you grab me one?
Damn, that's fucked.
Sorry.
You
all right,
interrupt- you
all right.
interrupt my
You're,
story?
you're right. Go. All right,
Driving to Disney World with my 3 kids, my wife in the front seat, and then passing by a truck, and I'm gonna look over, and I'm gonna see Woody driving that truck in the window, and I'm just gonna give him a, and he's gonna look over, and he's gonna go, "Meow, meow," and then we're gonna pass by, and then
I like this part.
my kids are gonna go, "Daddy, who was that?" And I'm gonna look in the rearview mirror with a single tear coming down my eye. I'm gonna say, "Just an old friend, kids. Just an old friend."
Just an old friend.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
And
That's
that's what I hope happens one day.
That's the pinnacle.
And I hope you stick with the trucking because you're obviously doing really well at it.
Yeah. It's my game plan for my early 30s.
You're in your early 30s.
Yeah.
When
so
does the early 30s end is another good question.
This kid lives his life day by day.
good question.
I'm a threes guy.
Yeah. So
And then
34 to
and then-
36 is mid. 30, 31
threes
to
guys,
33.
That's 2.
30. Oh.
Well, yeah. So you have 1, 2, and then 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
you round up with the 3 to the 5, and then the 5
Wait,
is
so
the late
what's-
30s.
I go 30 to 33,
Yeah.
34 to 37,
Yep.
37 to 40.
39
and
and
it's like,
0.9.
you better get it figured out.
Okay, so if I'm trucking at 36 to 37, that's my mid 30s.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Then why would you stop trucking?
Right.
Just
Well,
keep trucking.
eventually it's just
Just
going to
keep on
take a
Just
toll on your
literally
body.
Just keep on trucking.
Just
Yeah,
literally,
that's true.
that's why that saying existed because they're like, you found a career path that you don't have to talk because you don't do well with people.
I do
And
horrible. Like
you don't
in
do well with
office
authority.
settings. Yeah.
And you don't do well following directions. All you have to do is hop in a truck and drive to your objective, and you got that down.
I do.
And you've gotten really good at it.
So when I go in to get my paperwork and stuff, sometimes I see all the people in the offices and how they mingle and everything, and I'm just like, Like, how would I navigate that? Like, that's just like such
Thank
a
you.
weird. Thank you, Mark.
Could we get a menu too for food?
oh, menu
Yeah,
too?
thank you.
Yeah, so anyway, I couldn't be an office person. I would just like fuck with too much, and I would definitely bang a couple girls in the office,
Jesus.
and then it'd be weird, and maybe they would get fired, or maybe I would get fired, or maybe they would quit, or I don't know how that would work. How do you think that would work?
I just came up with a theory while you were talking.
Wow, that's
You're,
a-
you're so good at trucking, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take your trucking into relationships, right?
Damn.
So you're
Wow, I like
you're
this.
a point A to point B guy,
Yeah.
which
Yes.
makes you good at trucking, right?
Yeah.
So that's a straight line.
Straight line.
When you're in a relationship, there's a little detour up, down,
Yeah.
U-turn, come back, go forward. And if you're in the trucking mind state of like, we got 8 hours to get there, girl,
Yes.
then you don't have time to do all this in between playing games.
And Woody
stuff.
has no time for that.
No
and that's
time.
why you don't have time for the office.
So
Wow.
and so back to the relationship, what you're saying is basically I need to find a girl that is just ready to go. Like I could meet a girl and propose to her within a week. That's
Yeah,
what
he
you're
could,
saying.
Yep. He met a girl in Guatemala, and they almost left. He almost stayed in Guatemala. We were there for 4 days.
Yeah. I
Didn't
must
see
say
him at
that.
all. Didn't see hardly say. Him and I were sharing a room in the Airbnb. Didn't spend one night in the room
No,
with me.
I didn't.
He
I had
fell
a
in love.
crazy.
He fell in love. We didn't see him.
I'm a crazy traveler though. You found that out.
I found that out. Yeah,
I'm
but I've
a
traveled
crazy
before.
traveler.
So anyway, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? If I can switch gears to the just to follow the
I
format.
don't think
a
we're.
little.
I don't think we're
Were
done
we
with.
going well? Did you have a thought you wanted to go with?
I can switch gears.
Can you switch gears?
Trucking,
What do
baby.
you? What
You
do you?
gotta know what you gotta- obviously you gotta know what you're
Yeah,
trucking.
yeah.
We're trucking.
We're
All
trucking.
right. What are you thankful
Um,
for this Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Thankful. Things I'm most thankful for is new friends, being creative.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ooh.
a cool thing.
Yeah.
That is true.
Family, upstate New York.
Okay.
State.
Ithaca, like Ithaca,
Ithaca.
Finger Lakes.
This one's better.
Well, thanks for my story. Yeah,
Continue.
I was about to get-
I'm
he was-
listening.
Can you?
Heartfelt.
Can you? Yeah.
I'm. Oh, you're going mad
I was
serious.
locked in.
You're like locked in. Okay.
I was about to
Keep
start
going with
crying,
it.
but now I'm just all.
You-
now I'm
you
just
can't-
totally thrown off.
can't.
I do that.
You can't force a cry, can you?
Oh, I can force a cry.
Good for the
I just think
for the
of- I
episode.
just
You
think
said-
of-
force a cry.
You said upstate and family, and
Yeah, just let him. All right,
and,
yeah, just let
and
him.
Lansing folk. Lansing folk are the
Yeah,
best.
we're pretty
folk.
sweet, aren't we?
oh, I ruined that. He wasn't going to say Lansing.
What
folks
was
before that.
Ithaca High School's kids' perspective of Lansing folks?
Oh, great fucking question.
Yeah,
This is for the bigger audience for when we get famous off this.
we're
Fuck
almost
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost there.
So as a guy that left Ithaca High School one day to come to Lansing High School and eat lunch.
No, you didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. He came and saw me, and who else? You saw? I
It
don't
was
know.
like you,
Carp,
Carp, Dave,
yeah.
Liz
You
Lindbergh.
just came for
That's
lunch.
so
the whole
crazy.
You
squad.
went through the line and paid for the lunch.
I
and
literally
everything.
pulled up.
You
in
were
my
a
car.
senior.
I
You were a
left.
senior.
Yep, I left. I double parked outside, and I pulled through that little loop there. I walked in, and
Oh, I remember
every
this.
single person turned, and they were like, "Who's the weird guy with red
Yeah.
hair?"
Yeah.
And I was
Wow.
like, "Yeah, new guy here."
Yeah. 400 people in
Yeah.
the whole school.
Best part: strawberry milk. We didn't have that in Ithaca.
We had
Oh!
great
Strawberry milk was out of this fucking world. Worth
Yeah,
the
we had good
$3
strawberry
in
milk.
gas alone.
No.
Felt like a famous person walking in there.
So what was the perspective?
That's
then?
funny.
Ithaca, there's like a diverse community. Lansing, not so much.
Well,
Right.
we're all diverse in our own way.
Yeah.
Are you talking about skin?
No, I don't
That's
see
so. That's a weird. That's a weird
Too much
thing.
color.
Like,
I don't see color.
that's what a Lansing kid
yeah,
says.
that's a very Lansing
Yeah,
answer.
very-
dude.
That's
Okay,
a Lansing
alright,
kid
alright.
thing. What the?
Okay. All right. So it was very white.
What about? Yeah. Oh.
No, just like
Yeah.
everyone knew everything about everyone. So when
Yeah.
one
True.
new person showed up, the
That's
whole
why they were, like,
lunchroom gave
questioning
the
him.
old-
Yeah.
Who's
Everyone's
strawberry
looking.
milk guy over
Did you
here?
feel
Strawberry
cool?
milk.
Did you feel cool? Like, yeah, I'm the new guy.
When I walked out of there, I was like, "Shit, I should come back." That's the most famous I've ever been.
Dude, yeah. So
Well, we can edit.
in,
Sorry
in
for the live, folks.
for the sake of time to move on to our other guests, you've been a great guest, the great first guest, guest of the podcast.
yeah.
Would you like to come back again? Can you make a trip up here?
You let me know when. I'm on
Would
my
you drive
way.
up from the city?
My dad will pick me up. We'll listen to the latest episode. We'll be here in
we
4
got
hours.
5
I love
episodes,
it.
so you got maybe another.
I'll be here by episode 13.
Perfect. All
Cheers
right,
to
cheers.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
and
Thanksgiving,
a great
and
guest.
thanks for coming.
Thank you, Colin
Thanks,
A
Stewart.
very
boys.
good guest. Thank you for the
Woo.
content.
Cheers to all the fans.
All right. We're going to move on. And we're going to take a quick break here before we move on to the next guest.
Let's do a
All
break.
right. All right. We are back, and we have another guest coming to the Thanksgiving table here. Let's introduce Marc Ducharme. Can you come into the room? Welcome. All All right, just put on these headphones.
Man, his swagger is so developed and swell. Like, look,
He's been rehearsing this.
Man, Mark.
All right, can you scooch in a
Hello?
little bit? You got to scooch in all the way in. No, towards me.
Yeah,
towards
we gotta be in tight.
All right. How are you?
I'm doing well. How
Yeah,
are
you just drove in from Buffalo to be on this episode.
Hello, Mark.
Hello.
How
Are you a fan? How many episodes have you watched?
I've
Cheers.
maybe skimmed a couple.
Oh, I think
just
everyone skimmed a
Everyone
couple.
skimmed a
My
couple.
favorite
We
was
gotta
the-
be over
in
here?
tighter. No.
Should I be
in
over here?
tighter. In tighter.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We got it now.
We good?
We're good. We're leaning in.
All right.
We're gonna lean in this poor man's podcast. So you just came from Buffalo. You just drove.
Yeah, I drove. No,
What
I took a boat. What do you think? Yeah, I drove.
You could have flown in your private jet. You're doing pretty well these days, right?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you. Happy, I guess, Thanksgiving to you too.
What are you thankful for?
Jeez. I'm thankful that I'm better looking than you.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
you
just
got to hold
kidding.
that closer
I'm
to
just
your
kidding.
mouth. Yeah.
you do have a good beard.
Yeah.
It's better than my
Yeah,
co-star.
whatever you got going. Whoa. Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah, I'm looking right at you.
I look good.
Yeah. So
Straight up that line or anything.
I don't need to. I don't spend much time on it because I'm naturally beautiful. You have to work at it.
you should let me line you up sometime.
Okay. Yeah, line me up.
Ooh, maybe.
Line me up, motherfucker.
Even you out.
Even me out.
Just a little
motherfucker.
bit. I don't know.
All right. What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Well, let's see.
And this does have to be closer to your
it's-
mouth.
It's Jesus.
That
It's
is-
scary to be
So you gotta-
6 inches.
yeah.
But, I mean,
No,
it's
just
messed
it's got to
up.
be closer.
That
This
is
really
better
is the
looking.
poor man's podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's
just
very
saying.
poor. Trust me. Everyone's
It's-
everyone's realized that. Like, oh, you guys really are poor. And
Yeah,
we're like,
yeah,
no,
that's
we
just-
are legit poor.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So what
Yeah.
I'm thankful for, let's
Yeah.
see. I'm thankful for. I have to shout out to my wife.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm thankful for.
Let's
good
see if we can get your
friends.
wife to give a good scream from the. I should say let's give your wife a good scream.
Yeah.
Let's see if your wife.
Oh.
Let's see if your wife can go woo woo from the living room. See if Instagram Live is still working.
Yeah, she's quiet like a mouse.
All right, she's not watching.
Let's just be honest.
They're
Yeah, they're
We
talking.
might-
they're not
about
even
other
listening
things.
I
to
think-
us
I
at
think
this
we
point.
might be on
Wait,
the
do you
line.
guys hear this? Where it's cutting in and out too?
Yeah, it's
It's really distracting me. So let me just say that on Instagram.
Can I
Live.
wear your headphones?
You can.
I mean, it's a poor man's podcast. That's
Yeah. Let's be honest. The technical
do
the technical
Everything's
difficulties
fine
are going to
with the
happen.
sound.
Mark, I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
What name? Okay, so I'm going to give you a word, and I want you to use this in a sentence without saying like downpour or raining. Torrential. Use the word torrential in a different term other than torrential downpour.
I had a torrential disaster at work just the
Oh, I
other
thought you were going to
week.
say in the bathroom.
No, that
You gotta
doesn't.
tell us.
No, that doesn't work.
No, it works. Tell us about it.
No, that doesn't work.
Hey, chill. Let him tell the torrential. This could be good content. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh,
I
well, if this
don't
is-
know if I should go.
Then why'd you
there
bring it up?
Because it was a disaster. I don't know if I want to air it out.
Let's,
Yeah,
let's
no,
do
no,
it. We don't have any
yeah,
listeners.
maybe, but it was. Bad.
No, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
One day we may have some more, but yeah.
But no, torrential is like a fall.
It's
like
also
a-
a Magic card. It was really popular in like 1992.
Really?
Yeah.
You played Magic?
Yeah.
We gotta
Did
dive
I
into
play
this.
Magic? I was.
Dude, you're
Yeah.
you're a dark arts magician, is what you are. You have been all
Very
the
true.
time I've known you. Dude,
Huh.
this kid still does pranks. He's still he'll. Do you
He's
know what?
good at them.
You know what's crazy? About a year ago, he sent a prank recording call to me saying that I was identified by someone.
Me too!
Hey, can I finish?
Me too!
Can I finish?
This
it?
is this was
Hold on. Let me.
fucked up.
Can I?
This
Let me
was
finish
fucked
saying
up.
what it was.
Sure. Yeah.
That I was identified by someone as being a carrier of an STD, and that I like had to call the emergency hotline. And you know what my initial reaction was? Fucking Mark
Yeah. Yeah.
gave me an STD.
Yeah. Well, Woody's got. I did the same thing to Woody, and Woody's
Yeah,
reaction
but
was
that's
No,
so-
priceless.
my reaction was different.
Hold on.
My
Oh,
reaction
we're good.
was-
Hold on. Stop. All right, we're good. I think sound.
Oh, is it good now?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, my reaction was, "What the fuck? What girl gave me an STD?" I was scared.
Yeah. You
and
fell.
then-
You're gullible.
Yeah, I'm gullible, and I was like worried, and then I put it together.
Yeah.
Because you were also you knew about it.
Mhm.
Did you do it to like John
Oh,
Swooty
dang it.
too?
I did it to you, and I remember you saying that you were you called the
Is that good?
hotline,
Yeah.
and you're like, I need to know who gave it to me, and they're like, no, that's our job is just to make sure you found out. But you
Yeah.
were like demanding and like being nasty.
It was yeah, I was. I
Yeah.
called a woman from like Texas.
Yeah.
Well, do you think that crossed the line?
It's pretty fucked up, Mark.
It is fucked up.
I mean, the thing about lines is, have you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes,
it's
I
like
have.
he has this
Which one?
line,
There's
it's
been like 7 of them.
there's lines don't exist, right?
Yeah, it depends
like, you know,
on
you
No
have
lines?
to,
No, they do.
You have to take
No
chalk
lines
and
do
draw it
exist.
out. Well, let's say if I like put something in Woody's drink, did that cross the line?
100%. Yeah.
What, like a Rooflin?
Sorry.
Yeah. No. Don't. Yeah.
Rooflin crosses the line. Oh, but it doesn't if you're gonna take care of me the whole night, right?
Dude, here's the thing.
It only crossed the line if it fizzes.
Here's the thing. Mark is a prank master. Would you admit you're a prank
I would
master?
not get in a prank war
Hold
with
on.
Mark
No,
Ducharme.
hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Would you admit you're a prank master?
Master of many things. Prank master, master debater.
Oh, hold on. No. I just asked prank.
Oh, yeah.
Would you say that you fall for pranks easily?
I mean, you fell for Vanessa Carter when I tried to
I didn't fall for
catfish
it.
you.
I didn't fall for it.
I think you
promise.
both did.
No.
What happened with
But here's
Vanessa
can I
Carter?
tell you a story?
think I fell
Can I
for
tell
that.
you a
You
story?
fell for that.
And I'll try and put this video into the podcast. We were staying at an Airbnb for a Nashville bachelor party back in May.
Speak up.
And I show up to the Airbnb first, and I was like, you know what? This is a good opportunity for a good old-fashioned simple prank, nothing too crazy. And who am I going to target? Marc Ducharme. He dropped his bags off at the Airbnb, and then they went out grocery shopping. And I did.
I was there.
No, you weren't.
Oh, okay.
And I did the good old-fashioned.
Oh, you're gonna leave me hanging?
Disgusting.
Oh,
But the thing is that you just
It
put-
was. I
you
crossed.
just
Is
said-
that? But lines don't
mean,
exist.
You're right. I mean, the thing is,
Did you know this
It's their
happened?
game. I showed him the video.
No, he
later.
told me after. I, mean,
didn't tell
don't
him. I
really
showed the
believe
whole-
him. Like, I didn't even choose a bed yet.
I
Like,
showed-
just
you didn't
dropped
believe me?
my
I showed
stuff
you the
into room.
video.
I didn't have a bed
Wow.
yet.
Yes,
Like,
you did. Your luggage was on the bed.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but let's put it this way: you just put like a target on your back, and you just called me a master prankster. So that wasn't wise.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
and that'll
We'll
be
see.
to be continued because we are gonna move on.
Well,
But
let's
you
give him.
were
Let's give
great.
him another. Let's let him say anything else you want to say or another question.
Yeah.
Can
it
you
up for us.
give you us some fantasy football advice this week?
Oh gosh,
Oh gosh, do you really want to go there?
It's got to be. You got to keep it brief.
I'm out of it.
Um, Yeah, you are out of it. And every week I've been telling you what your percentage chance was of making playoffs, and now it's like 1%. So like there's a chance,
Yeah.
but it's not very good. It's like if you go to a high school guidance counselor and you're like, could
What's
I
the chances
get into
I'm
college? And
Yeah,
they're
wait,
like,
like,
there is
we're-
a chance.
like what's the chance I'm going to Colgate? You
Yeah.
know, like
There's
Yeah.
a chance.
there's a chance. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna win fantasy. No, but we do have
So-
to keep on moving because we're gonna drink and we're gonna move on. But Mark, you were a great guest.
Well,
Hopefully, you were gonna be on again a whole podcast. Would you come
Yeah.
on?
Well, we will
for a
bring you on
whole-
as a full featured guest because we got to keep this quick with the Thanksgiving.
Okay, well, let me just
We're
say
going.
something
All right, go
quick,
ahead, go
okay?
ahead.
Because
Yeah, yeah,
Woody's
yeah.
the talker here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you really need to be Carp because I need that.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Carp,
hope
I'm gonna
Mark
be.
And
loses,
one more
that's for the
fantasy.
record.
One thing I want to say about fantasy football: if you're not trying to cheat, you're not trying to win.
Wow.
Wow,
I don't know
that-
if I agree with that. But
So we
yeah.
got that. That's
All right.
good.
Thank you.
me
Appreciate it.
wrong.
Thank you for being a guest.
And,
Yep.
We'll be
We'll be
we're
right-
actually, we'll actually we might as well give a shout out to this Wild Basin boozy sparkling water. 100 calories, gluten free, 0 sugars, and 1 gram carb.
Whoa, dude.
And that's all. What? And that's all we got. For
All right.
well, that's our
Go to the next
promotion.
episode.
Promotion.
All right, we are back, and we are about to introduce our next guest. We're finally going to throw in a female into the episode here. So we would like to introduce Allie, soon-to-be Mallinson, to the episode. Come on in here.
Woo, 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 woo.
All right. And put the headphones on. This is your mic. And
Wait.
we do have to scooch in close for the Instagram live viewers, which is probably, what, 1 or 2 of you?
Yeah.
There's like 5.
Yeah.
Is there? It's going well?
I mean, yeah.
We're killing
You
it.
saw the den.
Mallinson, don't
So,
get mad that she's close to my coworker here.
Coworker.
Hi.
So you just got to hold it close, like about this.
Okay.
So you hear
good?
yourself?
I hear.
Good.
There we go.
So
we're
welcome
live.
to the podcast. We actually have a super fan with us tonight.
Super
she
fan. True.
she applied
It's true.
on our website. We had a sweepstakes on be a guest and meet your celebrity crushes.
Podcast.
Is that how it went down?
This sounds like a lie.
No, but
she
you
won
are.
She won $1,000 and 2 Super Bowl tickets to this
Exactly.
year
Wow,
in Miami.
really?
Yeah, well, you'll get those in the
I'm
mail.
glad this is
Yeah,
being
we
recorded.
so we will
I'm
send
very
those.
glad.
We will send those to you
Actually,
at some point. Once,
it's
but it's
amazing.
once the podcast takes off, we make money off of it.
Got it.
So I
Which
have a
we're
que-
almost there.
What happens if it's post Super Bowl then?
You'll get the next
The
year.
next
Yeah,
what?
the next year.
Okay.
2020.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have to say that you guys really do have great chemistry.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
I
Can-
actually,
yeah,
I
Give me
do.
that love.
A
Oh,
poor
thank
man's
you.
podcast. Everyone should check it out.
It was
Thank you.
created in upstate, and it was buried in upstate.
Well, it's not buried
It's
yet.
not
Okay.
buried yet.
No, I
It's
know,
live.
but I just wanted to be
We're
like-
here.
Yeah, I know.
Doing it.
I just wanted to be
live.
like, I just wanted that
Poetic.
saying. By the
But
way,
you are.
did Mark Ducharme really put something in my drink?
I
We
don't
talked
know.
about the
What
prankster.
Can you taste anything?
It
No,
tastes
let me
good.
smell it. Let me smell it.
It tastes
Did
good.
Wild
you just
Basin.
Open this?
No,
or
no. That's the one from
that's
Boozy
last
the
time.
sparkling
one.
water.
Does it taste spicy?
It
No.
actually doesn't smell it.
No.
So did Mark poison me?
I think Mark poisoned himself.
I mean, it's not poison,
It's just hot sauce.
but it's
What if I'm
um,
allergic to hot sauce?
The drink is altered, maybe.
It's
Yeah,
altered
just
just a
slightly
little bit.
altered.
I'm
It's
not
it's
gonna
it, it
Ah,
has a
Mark,
special additive.
Fuck you, Mark. Damn you.
So,
Well, I'm just gonna
um,
down it in front of you.
Woody, I think Woody prepared some questions for you.
I just have one question. Okay, so
Well, one,
this,
oh,
Tell
we
me.
got to
this
give her
is
more
this is
questions.
what I don't understand because you're living in New York City.
I
That
live
is
there.
for-
Correct. Well, Williamsburg, but
how many years have you lived in New York City?
6,
6 years. So why does
almost 7.
everyone is like, oh, I don't want to go like uptown or like it's just like I'm never there. Like what's the whole appeal of like making a big draw out deal? You have the best transportation in the world.
You literally have an
best?
underground
It's the best.
tunnel.
An underground tunnel.
Who says it's the best?
It's pretty
no, and like it's just like a big
Wait a
deal.
minute. Have you guys ever taken our subway
Yes, I
system
just did
Yeah.
a week ago.
Oh yeah,
during rush hour or
that's true. I do.
Okay,
hate
what
it.
are the problems with it?
You're basically a sardine
You're
on
sleep-
the subway.
Yeah, you're sleeping
Yeah,
with people.
Your private parts get touched. You
Ooh.
smell things you don't want to smell.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm
You,
so.
Let's go to the Subway
everyone's very
tonight.
aggressive.
Mhm.
Why do you say it's the best?
Well, can I say something? Is that I feel like when I go there, and this is probably a tourist mentality, is that
Probably.
when I'm in New York City, I feel like I'm in New York City, and I don't separate Brooklyn from the Bronx. And you guys know
Correct.
this because here's what's funny.
I feel like when you're in New York City, you're like Michael Scott. Like,
Sbarro's best pizza place in New York.
Yes. Oh.
So, but I remember I came down last year, and I shut up with Maggie and Ryan, and we stopped. I dropped them off to your guys' place in Williamsburg, and they're like, "Where are you guys going?" I was like, "I'm going up to Slutty's." They're like, "Isn't he on the Upper East Side?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
And you guys are like,
far.
"What?"
That's my point.
No, they were like, "Hold on." They were like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Dude, don't go all the way to the Upper East Side." And I'm like, "I just hop on a couple
It's
like
2 miles
subways."
away.
well, it is far.
So I
That's
see it,
fact.
and I see 1.7 miles, and I think 1.7 miles, and you guys think
Right.
1.7 miles. That's basically the Oregon Trail, and you're gonna lose a couple
Yeah.
people on that journey.
So I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah, because and honestly,
It frustrates
but
me.
the spectrum
I mean,
of
so it's basically you have to rely on public transportation to get you to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So taking
just hold that a little closer.
Taking that example of going to the Upper East Side, you then have to take a train to then transfer to a train to then take a train all the way up there.
Okay.
So it's an added layer of just you can't just like drive there.
Well,
That's the
you
mind
think-
of a New York
Walk
City person
there.
right
You
there.
think what it is
Yeah.
is because we
It's-
just drove 4.5 hours to get there. So like a subway trip that's like 40 minutes seems like nothing. Kind of like it seems easy because you don't have to put in the effort of paying attention to directions or doing whatever. You just sit there and it
Yeah.
takes you there, so it's easy.
I guess that's valid.
You're accustomed
It
to
is
a lifestyle
of
and norms of convenience, and norms
Yeah.
become norms, and then.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is like when I was talking to Chris, I was like, "How often do you go into Manhattan?" And he's like, "I don't know,
He
like once
never
every
does.
couple
Never.
weeks."
Did he even leave Brooklyn in the past week when I talked to him the other week? No.
I mean,
He didn't.
yeah, probably not.
Oh,
Well, he works in Williamsburg,
right.
so that's, he lives in Williamsburg, he works in Williamsburg. There's no, and very much in the city, it's like very localized. Like you stay, like why do we need to leave Williamsburg?
Well, that's the
They
thing.
do have
is I
everything
think,
right
I think
there.
you guys
Bars,
have.
grocery stores, like you
Right
have
there.
everything you need.
It's
Yeah.
not just people in the city. Everyone in life gets kind of trapped in a cocoon and a routine. Like me, I have my apartment, I have work, I have whatever. I don't need to just travel for no reason. And them, they have
Like, would you go all the way to Crossroads tonight?
no. And you're right.
Right.
That's a good
But
point.
That's
like
a good
20
point.
minutes away.
See, we
True.
want to, when we go to the city, we know people in all different areas. We're there to visit on vacation. They have a lifestyle. So, like, asking them, like, oh, I'm just going to go to the Upper East Side. They're like, what?
They get all crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have another question. Can you hear
Okay.
me, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, well, I was like going in and out. I love your boots. Can you just like throw one up and show one real quick?
Throw a boot
Yeah,
up.
throw a boot up there. This is good
Oh, that's
fashion
kind of
right
a-
here. Look at this.
Get the shot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Bro. Nice, bro. That's like Austin
Good
Powers. That's what
fashion.
Beyonce and,
And is
Austin
this
Powers
like
gold
is
number
this
one.
like a Thanksgiving look or a Christmas look or
kind of
both?
kind of Christmas?
Is it both?
It's kind of
It's
Christmas.
just a look.
Good style. And we said before
Are
this
we gonna talk
how
about your
how
guys'
bad
I think
how
he's gonna-
well how bad
No,
Mulvey's
not
style is.
No, let's not talk about style. Let's ask you. You said you want to ask her a holiday question about Florida.
Oh well, that too. Yeah.
We
So
can
there's
My
two more
style is
parts.
fine. My style needs
We
no
can also
topic of
talk
discussion.
about the style. Like, what was the inspiration of the decor in this room?
Do you like it?
Yeah, like, well,
So
I'm
I
not
just-
going to say if I like it or don't like it, but I'd like to know, like, what was the thought, like, I'm going to buy this tapestry and that
Good
one,
question.
and I'm going to buy that beaver photo.
I didn't buy it. First off, I didn't buy
This
the
was
beaver
here
photo.
from the
was here.
70s, I feel
Yeah,
like.
and that was
So
actually
it's
my
vintage.
roommate had that. The tapestry. I spend a lot of time in here writing, and before this was just the white walls,
Oh.
and I needed something that just like color or whatever that inspired me.
Yeah.
And
These inspire you.
these are the things that
Can I
at least
ask
He was on
what-
drugs.
What do you get from looking at these? Like, what is the
it's not that I
emotions?
look. They're there and they give me comfort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
they give me
You
comfort.
want to be
Comfort.
in the majestic woods.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going through a walk in those woods. And the tree, that's like the tree of life, and it shows life, and then it shows death. I'm making this up right now as we go along.
Wait, why is death?
'Cause it's-
Buried below the ground. That's
Oh,
your
okay.
dead. That's your skeleton, and that's you on Earth. And I'm truly that's
That looks X-ray like.
Yeah.
yeah. So does your skeleton.
Yeah, I feel like you're more
And your
right
ske-
than he is.
and your
right
skeleton
now. On his own
and that's your
tapestry.
skeleton buried in the ground.
Okay, another quick question. The last question. It's Thanksgiving. So I guess first
is.
say what are you thankful for? You know?
I am thankful for a lot of things, actually.
Good.
I'm thankful for friends that are funny
Mhm.
for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm thankful.
You're
for-
funnier than Mulvey, but that's another.
You're
topic.
pretty funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're funny.
I
I think you're funny.
I think I'm funny. Obviously thankful for family,
Mm-hmm.
food.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah, food.
Yeah,
It's okay.
we're gonna eat great meals tomorrow,
Mhm.
Nice.
and it's just good to be hanging out with all you guys.
Nice.
You
I love
know?
it.
It's nice. We never really get to see you, so
That
Cheers,
is true.
cheers. Let's do
Cheers
cheers.
for that too.
Cheers to that.
cheers.
Amen. And
You didn't ask. He told me he was going to ask a whole question, but I guess it's not great content about.
No.
Which I called you out. I screened her before the episode.
Yeah.
No, he asked me
I
about,
asked
about
him.
Florida.
I asked her
Yeah.
about Florida.
Right now?
So yeah, and
no,
this is
earlier. I don't
But
know.
yeah, it doesn't
this
matter
is
if we were.
this is the last thing I want to say is it's like so for Christmas and stuff. You're from Florida.
Yeah.
I'm
Fact.
yeah, fact. Like I'm used to lights, snow, hockey, everything cold.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
what is a typical Floridian Christmas? Like do you decorate palm trees, really?
Yeah, we decorate palm trees.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy. Do you feel like you're missing
I mean,
like a
just
little
imagine
something?
doing. I mean, it's whichever way you look at it.
Okay.
Imagine doing everything you would for Christmas, but also
In warm weather.
in warm
And
weather,
going to the beach
and
afterwards.
being able to go to the beach.
Wow.
That's
Like,
true.
Do you ever complain about being warm?
No.
Do you
The
complain about
spirit-
being cold?
The spirit
Yeah.
is in. The spirit is inside you.
The spirit
Did
is
you-
inside.
I have a question. Did you watch the
Interesting.
Disney Channels or ABC Films 25 Days of Christmas on TV growing up?
Yeah. Growing up.
Yeah, growing up. No,
Yeah.
not now, but like you remember like ABC Family had like the 25 Days of Christmas and you could watch
Well, I
these
mean,
things.
Watch Christmas
or
movies.
Disney Channel.
Yeah,
or, did
I
you watch
remember
Christmas
movies.
Yeah.
Did you get in the Christmas spirit? Like on like
Yes.
with the warm weather and on Christmas Day, you were in the Christmas spirit because For us, like seeing just gray and green the days with no snow, because a lot of Christmases we would have no snow, and it was tough to be in the Christmas spirit. But the day I feel like we needed snow to be in the Christmas spirit.
Or
you were just
sun.
there.
You
Wow.
could have either or,
Wow.
you know?
I think they actually had better Christmas because we relied on things. We had an expectation. They were just like, "Fuck, it's warm. We're gonna rely on
Well,
our
this is
love."
day
Well,
in,
one of
day
the
out.
reasons why
yeah.
one of the
This
reasons
is our
why
day in day out type of weather, so we're just gonna roll with it.
one of the reasons why I don't want to move down
Sorry.
south is because
Where are
like
you gonna move?
well, I'm just saying one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to move down south is because if I have kids, like are they going to have like that traditional Christmas? Like you're in New York City now, you see what it's all about. What is better, the upstate Christmas or the Florida Christmas? And be honest.
I mean, quite frankly, I do.
Let's get a win.
No,
Let's get a win.
I do like
Chill out.
being in the cold and the snow for a couple of days.
I agree with you.
Then I like to
Get the fuck outta here.
Yeah, I like to be warm.
Even
Fair
people who
enough.
live up here will 100% agree
Yeah,
with you.
it's
But we're
nice.
trapped. We're poor and we're
Yeah,
trapped.
Poor
Please
Man's
help
Podcast.
us. Please
We'll
help
call it a
us. Let
truce.
us get out of here. Help us get out of here.
Well, I
Please
think
take
you
us
guys
with you.
should work on.
My parents just bought us.
I think you guys should, get some like,
What
good-
can we
good
do to make this
sponsors.
podcast better?
Well, I mean, I came on, so that's
Well,
great.
I knew she was going to say that.
I like that.
I knew she was going to say that.
And with that,
No, I want to hear some more
maybe
tips,
you could
though.
maybe you could get someone that's not going bankrupt to sponsor you.
yeah, are they? Did you look this up? Are
No,
they
we're going to
already?
revive Blockbuster. We're going to bring Blockbuster back. Hashtag
What a
bring
shame,
Blockbuster
though,
back. And hashtag
Blockbuster.
bring Montgomery Ward back.
Like people that were born in the 2000s
Again,
probably
you got to hold it closer. Sorry.
probably have no idea what Blockbuster is.
Good, and that's our
True.
target market. We want under 18-year-olds to watch this.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
cut
he's
that
by
out.
himself. I'm
gonna
literally
cut that
moving
out.
out of the frame.
Should I cut that out?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's
Do you think
definitely
anyone's
really
watching on
creepy.
Instagram Live right now? Let's just do this as a test. We'll continue the conversation. Can we get a woo woo from the living room? All right. Anyway.
No, but you guys realize it's very delayed.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's very delayed.
Again, the budget. The
Yeah,
budget.
we don't have good Wi-Fi here.
Instagram Live is free, and we
Yeah.
can't.
Do you remember going into a Blockbusters though?
I do.
Yes.
Did you guys have Montgomery Ward in Florida?
No,
That was like
I don't know what that is.
At the Ithaca Mall, there
What
was
is
it
that?
was like a department store. It was like the Target of
Oh.
So it's like
the Pyramid Mall back then.
washers and clothes. And
Yeah.
So it's
It's where you go to get a
Dunzo.
TV. Oh, it's been done for 20 years.
It's out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I miss it, and there's a lot of nostalgia. So,
Maybe you could get like a Beaver Foundation to sponsor you.
did you know that
Ooh,
I
I
wanted?
like
Did you know
that.
I wanted to call the podcast the
Between
Woodchuck?
Beaver?
Yeah, the Woodchuck Ruckus.
For
So it's a
Woody
woodchuck
and
and
Chuck.
Woody, and we're causing a ruckus because it's our just talking about it. And he wanted to call it he wanted to call it Poor Man's Podcast.
Yeah.
a poor man's.
But then
podcast.
I had no. You just wanted to call it Poor Man's Podcast, like we're poor. But I only accepted it because I found a double meaning, in that the saying "a poor man
didn't.
something" is the Sprite is a poor man's version of 7-Up, or like something like the saying.
Really? Is
So-
that a thing?
Yeah, you've never
What's the
heard.
poor
Well,
man's
no, I just made that up. But you know, like
Which one
something.
do you like better?
So like
I mean,
J.C.
I don't
Penney,
drink soda, but
J.C.
Sprite
Penney
for
is a
sure.
poor man's
Sprite.
Macy's.
Yeah.
You like you know what I'm saying?
Montgomery Ward is
Is a
just
poor man's
poor.
Target.
They're out of here.
But anyway, our podcast is a poor man's version of like a good podcast.
No, I think you guys are good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
this is our 4th or 5th.
This is our 6th.
Sixth already. So we're moving up the ranks.
Yeah, and we want to
Yeah.
thank the 6 followers on Instagram page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not one. All he has to, I do all the work. All he has to do is show up and do what I asked to do. He can't even like our Instagram page for the
Well,
podcast.
you just made it today.
No, I made it a
Exactly.
couple days ago actually, and he's known about it since I created it.
Well, he didn't even know what live was.
Don't make excuses. For
Yeah,
him.
well,
Don't
and
make
also with the
excuses.
with
I'll help him.
with my art, because this is my art form. I don't want to like revisit it again. You know how like people like make the movies, they don't want to watch their own movies. That's how I am with my podcast.
Cool.
You don't rewatch it.
No, never.
That's a lie.
Never.
That's a lie.
No. Yeah, but doesn't it sound cool?
That sounds really cool. He said it was
None
not
of
true.
it's a lie.
It's
Alright.
not a lie.
Okay.
All right. Well, Allie, thank you
Yeah.
for being.
You're welcome.
Oh, how long did this?
Hello, can you hear me? Back. Sorry about that. We recorded with the phone and we record on live, but we're not sure what part it took off there. But we're
Yeah.
back on live and we're good to go. My last point is this: So this is a hot take.
Woody's
real quick.
wisdom.
Yeah, this is a hot take. Everyone says, "Oh, first dates. Horrible first date is going to the movies." Girls say that, guys say that, Mulvey. Yeah, okay. Well, let me tell you why it's fucking not and how it's the best fucking first date. Okay, you're going to get coffee, right? You can't make out after drinking coffee. Have you ever made out with coffee
but why
breath?
are you going on a first date to coffee?
That
Well,
a lot of
first dates are
a
like
lot
that.
of first
Who does
dates.
that?
Well, you either go for a drink or you go for coffee for someone who thinks a drink is like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You've been
Who
out of the
thinks
game
a
for a
drink
while.
is-
A lot of people.
They think it's bad.
Well, no, but like it depends on how. It also depends on how you met the person. If it's not Tinder, and it depends on the lifestyle you live, that you're not like. Because for me, like going out for a drink leads to like,
Yeah,
all right,
it's
let's
like,
get
okay,
drunk.
okay,
It
okay,
doesn't
I
matter.
get it.
But so
Sorry.
a
Okay,
lot-
so you go out for coffee.
You go
and
out
it's
for
bad because you both have coffee breath.
Yeah, and then have you ever made out the first time with someone with coffee breath? It's not great.
I can't say I have.
Okay,
Woody's
but-
practicing his
but in-
stand-up routine.
No, I'm not at all. It's not great at all. But I'm just saying like so movie dates are fun. You ever go bowling? It's fun, right?
I've been bowling, yes.
Have you
It's
ever had a
fun.
bad
Isn't it
time
fun?
bowling?
I mean,
No.
bowling's not my favorite.
All right, but
I'm not
yeah.
great at bowling.
But I'm just saying like the vibe of popcorn and like Coca-Cola and like going to a movie and it's just like the nostalgic
But you can't talk.
value.
How do you know you like
Yeah,
the person
exactly.
for the second
Everyone
date?
says that. Thank you. You just
All right,
fell
prove,
right
prove
in
us
my
wrong.
fucking
Oh,
trap.
he's got a
I'm
trap.
not, there's no
That's
trap.
that's the
He's got a
trap.
trap.
Listen,
So-
You're in the
listen to
trap. No, you're in the
trap.
trap.
Now you're in the trap. All right, all right. So everyone's like, "Oh, you can't talk." When you talk, so this is a chance where a guy picks you up in his whip. You see,
Whip.
you
Whip.
see the guy's whip, right?
Yeah. What kind of whip?
What is it,
Exactly.
2007?
You're gonna
Who calls it a
judge him
whip?
on his car. Yeah, I know.
I
Thank
want to
you
get
for
into the story. What's the whip?
that. It's like a Charger. It's not great. It's not great.
It's a Civic.
It's a Civic. Wait, is this?
You're good. Yeah, you keep going. Keep going. You're
Okay. So, but my point is
Didn't
like,
Chris have a Civic?
oh, what did he
I have a
have?
Corolla.
No, he had an Audi.
He had yes, and it was a piece.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, you know a lot from a guy from his car. He can clean it. He's gonna pick you up. It's like very nostalgic. You have a conversation there.
Where? In the car.
In the car,
Okay.
all the way to the movies.
Well, how far do you live from the movie theater? It matters. It's either a 5-minute conversation or
You can't
50.
really have a great conversation in the car.
you can but it's a first
I think
date.
he's
How-
got a
how deep
bombshell
do you
point to
want
make here. I hope.
No, it's
It better be
Enough to
good.
I'm
know
going.
For a second.
So basically, well, okay. So like you have the conversation, and who's coming through? Someone wants.
Hold
I
on.
feel like this is the.
Can you do?
Oh, what's up?
Can you
do a selfie Hey.
video from the living room?
All right.
Malson.
He's
Okay.
gone.
Mario.
So basically, this is the hot take. Movie dates for first dates are great. You can talk before the movie, you talk after the movie, you talk about the movie, you get to know them in a lot of different points. Yeah, during the movie for an hour and a half, you can't. But other than that, a movie date is a great date. Back in the day, movie theaters, when you would go to like I know you don't like this either, but it's true. Movie dates are a good date.
When have you ever had a successful first date movie date?
All of them.
What do you mean all of them? And what does it mean to be successful on a movie date?
Good conversation,
All right, then ask him to.
a
No,
good
but-
night kiss,
Okay.
a follow-up second date.
So that's happened to you 100% of the times you've taken a movie date
Yeah.
on a first date.
100%.
And he's gotten laid 0% of those.
Vokey one.
Vookie.
Instagram. I think.
So
don't know
I
if
think
it's-
you and I probably agree that it's not because
It's not a good. I think it's
See,
like a good third, fourth date.
I
for
think
sure.
you build chemistry anyway.
I don't know
So
what's going on.
the bar, if you go for a drink, you're sitting there and you're forced to talk to each other.
Yeah.
You're like sitting close,
Ugh.
and that's
It's
how
to
you
get to
build.
know.
That's how you. It's
Yeah,
get to know,
get
but
to
you're also
know it.
building chemistry, and then you're all whoa. That stance towards me is weird.
What happened to me in
Yeah, yeah.
Guatemala?
So and then but here's the thing:
Oh.
you're building chemistry, but you're also flirting. You're building the sexual energy. A movie, like on the first date, you're not going to be like
not on the first date.
I'm not.
You grab a
the
tit.
first night.
you
the
grab
first
a
night-
tit.
No, I mean, but like.
Do you
can
like
hold
You
reach
each
can't.
other.
You can't reach over
to
anymore.
let them know you're there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
to
What do you mean by
sometimes-
that? What do you mean by that?
let them know you're
but,
there.
But
Yeah,
sometimes
what
you
do
let
you
them know.
what do you do?
I mean, being older and going to a movie, you're not gonna do the like teenage version, like of like Like,
Well, what are you
when-
gonna do? Get a blowjob or?
No, too graphic.
Oh, that's our fans out there. Yeah. There
All
we
right.
go. Love it.
But so did I feel like I didn't do a good job convincing you that.
No, you
first
did not.
date-
No, you
you
did not.
just straight up said like you can talk before and after, and then you talk about the movie. That's
Okay,
like
you
literally
you don't like getting
What
the
a
treats?
boring conversation. What did you think about the characters and like the plot? What a
There's
nerd.
no
He's a-
depth.
Going to the movie theaters is an experience.
Oh, fuck
I
off.
say it's a great date for a third or fourth, but I also think you don't really have an argument.
No, he doesn't.
But I mean, I do because you're saying that third or fourth date is a good.
But
It's a
because,
good date.
Yes, going to the movies is a great thing to
it's
do.
it's when you're already boyfriend and
but
girlfriend
it's
do
not
that.
necessarily when you're trying to get to know someone.
No, you're absolutely right.
You don't talk.
That's where you go with your
really.
girlfriend. It's not where you go on a
Yeah.
first date.
Not a first date.
We're gonna.
But if it works for you, you know what? You do
It doesn't work for
him,
You
though. It
do
doesn't work
you.
for him.
And
You
it-
said
Come
it's
on.
a great.
But it doesn't work.
100% of the time it works.
Listen, this podcast right now is all he has going for
Okay,
him, and
if
you think that like makes
100%
it
of the
work?
time it works.
I'm just making sure it works.
Don't you think you'd have
Hold
a
on.
girlfriend?
Use this.
I'm a truck driver, so no, not at this point. Is that done? It's probably with the splicer
It
or
could be.
something.
Yeah, I got it.
Did
You
we talk
use that
off
one.
The microphone?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, well, guys,
and the battery life.
Yeah.
For sake of time, we do got to wrap up the episode. We want to thank our guests, Allie, Mark, Colin Stewart. Give it like they were awesome guests, and this was an awesome episode. We're gonna have our holiday episodes.
Let's give
be-
them a hand, Mulvey.
Yeah, we are.
I
No,
think
Okay.
wait a minute. Before we wrap up,
Oh,
what are you guys thankful for?
Oh wow, that's a great. That's a great. We're gonna share the microphone.
okay. Yeah.
I'm thankful for all my friends that came out tonight for the podcast. I already told Andy I'm thankful for him as my co-host. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for my girlfriend. I'm thankful for my parents and family, my niece. I'm just thankful for people is what I'm
Yeah.
thankful for, is people.
That's awesome.
Wait, who's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
She knows who she is.
Doesn't need to be. Did you take her on a first date to the movies? Wow. Can
I mean,
you
she-
stop making out with the microphone? It's a little weird.
yeah, it's a little weird.
He has to
We're
use
done
that
with the,
now.
Yeah, we're done with that. And yeah, I'm thankful for life in general and all aspects, in all directions, and all timing of it. That just came out.
Wow.
That was fucking good. All right, that was so good.
Thanks for tuning in to our special Instagram Live episode. For those of you that tuned in, our special Thanksgiving episode. All of our holiday episodes are going to be fun and special, but we also hope you tune in to the fun episodes we have in between. Please follow our Instagram page. Please like our YouTube videos and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is a Poor Man's Podcast. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. So, Woody, you know how we've been talking about how we need a producer that I can't keep just doing this by myself anymore.
Yeah, you complain about it all the time.
Yeah. So I do have a candidate that I do want to interview, and we're going to bring him in here just for a quick interview.
You have a hopeful?
The hopeful. We'll see if he has it. Chris, can Chris get in here?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on in.
Hi,
All right.
Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hey.
Here, you can have the
Howdy.
Brian. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, you're going to need a microphone, Chris, for the interview, and you can wear this headset here.
Why not?
Okay. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry to bring you on when we have a holiday tomorrow.
I mean, it's okay. I'm pretty dedicated to my job, but
Okay.
And you're from the city, and you traveled up here for the interview from the city,
yeah,
right?
about 5 hours.
Okay.
A little bit.
5-hour drive for the
So obviously, where we're at right now is we have a like growing, very successful podcast. Hi. And we
We need to be in
we
the
can't
shot
we
right now.
can't handle the
I was thinking about the producer role.
good
just
good.
getting
Oh, I like that. I like this guy.
Yeah.
Good start. We can't handle how fast this podcast is growing. I can't handle it.
It
He
really
just
is
shows up. So we feel like we need to bring on someone who can handle those duties. What can you bring to the podcast to make our lives easier and make this podcast even more successful? than it
Besides
already
your
is?
great hair.
Organization.
Really?
Okay.
You guys are disheveled. Basically,
Okay.
the whole thing is falling
I didn't
apart.
ask for adjectives, but that's all right.
I can create a structure around this program,
Okay.
Okay.
and I mean,
There's no structure. I understand.
I mean, come on.
Where do you start? It's so bad.
Basically, it's like we hopped on
I
a bull
gotta
and
build
grabbed
you
him by the
guys
horns.
Up from the bottom.
Hold this closer.
From the bottom up. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
From the bottom up.
So basically, we have a bull that we grab by the horns, and we're just trying to hold on for dear life.
Right.
Can you tame the bull? And the bull is a metaphor for the success of
Are
this
you going to be
podcast.
the jockstrap? To support, I'm saying.
You know,
The-
I could be the jockstrap
You gotta cut. You gotta hold the
to
balls.
your balls.
Yep.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
so you're looking at
It's okay.
maybe the chaps?
Yeah.
The chaps.
Um,
We'll go there.
What is your artistic
Assless
experience like? What do you? You're an artist?
You could say.
Okay. What
Okay.
is your experience with like editing and
Do you have any?
like social
No.
media?
None.
Okay.
But he
you-
made the drive.
I did
Can-
make the
You
drive.
did.
I have dedication.
And you know what? And here's the thing: you're also the only candidate we have. Do you have?
True.
So I'm going to ask you to describe. There's one word I'm looking for to hire someone,
Yes.
and it starts with a P. And I need you to answer what it is. It's
Potential.
nope,
Ooh.
nope.
Provocativeness.
Passion.
Passion.
Ooh.
Do you have passion?
I do have passion.
All right then.
All right, shit. Then we got our guy.
Did we hire someone
Are
on our
you-
podcast?
no, but also I need one more adjective, and it's p. It starts with a P.
Pussy.
It is.
Well, okay.
It is.
No.
You
No,
are
no, hold on.
hired.
Hold on. It has
Bobby,
to do.
he's hired.
Hold on. It has to do with
Penis?
a
What?
financial status. Pull.
Oh.
Pull.
you?
Are you? Pull.
What the name of the?
Are you? Hey.
Gotcha. I got. Yeah, I'm poor.
Okay, so you need a job. All right, you're hired. You're hired. Welcome to the team.
Welcome.
We'll need a logo very soon.
We'll
and
need
then
it
we
for
need
our
some good
Instagram.
hashtags.
Yep.
Like I said, this bull is
Make it-
taken off, and
make
him
you
and
guys
I
some
aren't
swag.
trained bull riders.
Ooh,
We
fat
can't.
shirts?
We
I
need a
just
bull
I
rider.
gotta ride the bull.
You gotta ride the bull. Ride the
Yeah.
bull.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
yep,
right.
there
Well,
you
thank
go.
you. Hey, welcome aboard.
All right.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
All right, bye.